Wow. Hey, there's Aaron's back. Hi, Aaron's back.
Hey,
Hey,
just
Tim.
looking for
Just
looking for
here.
something.
What are you working on?
Well,
What am I working on?
Yeah, what you doing, man?
Working on an X-Max.
Who's?
I found out when I break stuff, I break it good. So I thought it was just the C hub, but it's the C hub, the steering knuckle, and the whole control arm. I don't know if you can see it in video, but you know.
Oh yeah, they're not supposed to do that, are they?
No, they're not.
Huh.
So of course I went and looked at my hoard of parts, and I have a right side steering knuckle. I also have a right side control arm, but this is all on the left.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, popcorn. No. Oh, who's here? Who's here? I'm just gonna check and see who's there. Nobody's there yet.
it's Eric and
He's
Scott.
here. Oh, look at that!
Would you look at that right there?
What'd you do? Aaron has a perplexed look on his face.
He always does.
Right? Concerns you sometimes. Okay. I'm going to close that so it doesn't slow me down. Close that so it doesn't slow me down. Close that. Close that. Close that. All right. I think we're laughing now. Now, let's bring up the piece of resistance.
Did you bathe it?
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had left it out to dry more. It's kind of dripping all over my bench now. But
Just the way you like it.
yeah, man.
That's what the bench mats are for.
I have to zoom this one out even further because it's too big. There it is. Look at that. It's all drippy and gooey. So, Tim, you think... You know what? I'm going to get rid of this whole map because it's just going to get covered anyway.
Center diff.
You think it's center diff?
I do.
I think you could be right, but...
We will prove it today on stream.
We will prove it today. Does Tim know what the hell he's talking about? Or is he out of his...
Now, mind you, I have not touched the truck. It's only from watching you beat the crap out of it after it was broken.
What are you talking about? I know not what you speak of. But, I mean, it does make this horrendous...
Let's see if this works again. Oh, God.
Okay, so the back end seems to be fine. Oh, it just pissed on me a bit.
Just the way you like it.
Oh, gross. No, you know what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
Front diff.
You think it's front diff?
I think it is a diff, but when I'm turning this, the grinding noise is happening, but it's nothing going. The drive shaft isn't spinning. Oh, okay.
Or is it both?
Okay, everybody, just bear with me. Let's see if this works.
Aaron and his putty cats. So if I put this here, yeah.
Oh.
It is definitely. Oh,
yeah.
There it is. Oh,
Front diff.
Yeah. Front diff for sure. Well, I don't know if that makes me happy or sad.
Guess you will find out.
So now, is it the actual dip itself, or is it the pinion and ring gear?
I don't know, but now I got to figure out how to get into it. And that's a lot of stuff. There'd be a lot of nuts and bolts and screws and whatnot in the way. And
That's not too
drippiness.
bad,
There's a lot of drippiness here. Need another towel. Use this towel. I'll use this towel.
Like the crate and should just be like 4 bolts, and then the disc comes out.
Well, it
Yeah.
could be. You're right.
I think
I'm
I've seen
hoping
somewhere
that's
in
what
the
it
clips.
is.
You
But-
just take a few bolts out and it's quick and easy. Quick and easy change, common thing. I don't know.
Being that I've never had to work on one of these yet, not sure.
You will find out the hard way.
I shall find out the hard way. Yep. And plus, I do think that we did wash it, but I think we missed a few spots.
Hey, you had the wand in your hand.
Well, I didn't want to make my cameraman do anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was getting paid. You could have made me do anything.
This is true. But you were having much more fun just watching.
Well, of course.
Oh no. Come on, Ben. We did get some big ass footage though today. Like,
Yeah, we got some full battery life out of the Max and the Getter.
me and bumpers don't get along for some reason.
Nope.
And wheelie
I'm
bars.
surprised I didn't break the one off the Max. I landed on it pretty hard sometimes.
I'll watch on from here.
So
Go
much
find
pressure.
I need to go find my special tool.
Your special tool.
Yes.
You're a special tool.
Yes, yes, I am one. Great for everything.
So I broke the Python too. Oh, he's not there. He's gone to find tools. What the hell?
No, he left it.
He left us. What a guy.
Right?
What a guy. Just dawned on me that I think I left my toolbox with my tools, my good tools, upstairs.
Well, at least it's not here.
Well, it's the same tools. It's the same tools that I took to go racing. So
Behold. Oh,
what is that? A ruler.
it's my metal ruler. Because I'm thinking that this body is a little bit haggard.
Oh. Okay, that came off. Well, let's try and keep some of these screws in place.
My goodness. And this wing, I got like I got the Mercedes Flexi wing in the back from last season of Formula One. Yeah.
Sexy flexi. We missed a spot, Tim. We
Good.
missed
It's a
a
big
spot.
spot.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mood in here. There is a fair bit of mood in here. Okay, well, I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, but I'm just going to start taking screws out. See what happens.
That's what I did the first time. It took like 100 years longer.
Well, this might. That's a strong possibility that's what's going to happen. And everybody out there in internet land is going to laugh at me, but meh, whatever, I don't care.
That's how you learn.
Let's just do it. got to be
They're all
done.
gonna
Right?
laugh at you.
It's the experience. It's the experience of taking one of these beasts apart. And the only person who's actually benefiting from this is going to be Scott, because he's going to see how not to do it when he gets his. Stole my garbage can. But I changed my desk around a lot. So I have room to work on this beast.
Well, as long as you change it around so you can find everything.
Well, I changed, yeah, exactly. I changed it around so that I could find my tools still, but also now I can at least fit a truck the size of this on my bench without knocking all my tools off the other side. Because I mean, it was fine when you're working on things like on-road cars and dinky little things like that, right? But not so much when you're working on something X-Max size or whatever. Then things start getting in the way.
Yep.
So I took the Python out.
Yep.
I got popcorn.
Darn it, you wanted chips, darn it.
I'll eat the
I guess
chips.
I could have them all to myself.
Well, I don't know why you had to eat that whole bag of chips.
Because I had
You realize that there's a strike and people aren't delivering potato chips anymore, and you just ate the last of them. So now I'm going to have to gnaw on your bones.
What?
Mhm.
No more potato chips?
I just went to the store. You can't find any of those potato chips anywhere.
Oh well, I guess I'm gonna finish them. Because I want you to have
That's
them.
okay. You go ahead and finish them because I'll just eat the 3 buckets of ice cream that I bought myself.
I already own that entire bucket of ice cream. Mom bought me for me.
No, not the ones that I have.
What do you have? What flavor?
Okay. Just be gone.
Mine have chocolate and caramel.
Be
in them.
gone with your potato chips, man.
Speaking of which,
Take a ninja.
Okay, go.
my coffee creamer
Bye.
is not in any store.
Your what?
My coffee
Coffee
creamer.
creamer.
What is it?
It's the almond silk stuff.
Oh yes. It's not. It's the not creamer.
The non-cancerous creamer.
Or the
So now I
cancer.
have to go buy cancer cream.
It all depends on who you're talking to. You say it's non-cancerous. I say it's probably cancerous because everything on the planet is cancerous, especially the non-cancerous stuff. It's the most cancerous.
All right.
Because my buddy watched a video on the internet, and because he watched a video on the internet, he's now
knows
a
everything.
certified doctor, and he said that everything is cancerous. Everything. Wow. Okay, I totally remember why I don't like running in the mud. God.
All the mud everywhere.
I'll take
68.
dust any day of the week over all of this mud. Because man,
Okay. Gee, man.
so even the dogs are barking at the kid for stealing the ice cream.
1 mil off.
Yeah, I should take pictures of this coming apart. Nut milk. Aaron likes nut milk. Hey, I didn't say that. That was Scott. Hey, Tim.
Yep.
Do we have any of those green Traxxas A-arm sets there?
Uh, Instead of green.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, probably. 30, 30, 30, 31. Yep, we do.
You should just replace those broken arms with that.
Well, I already put this one on.
Oh, you got one on already?
I'm already done.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Carry on. Carry on as you were. As you were.
Yep. I'm done.
Jeez. Aaron dragging that body around sounds as bad as me dragging this diff.
You mean driving with this?
Driving the diff. Wah!
Nothing sounded that bad. Poor thing.
Yeah.
You know, this would be easier if I just looked at a part schematic. I could see how this came apart, but I never even did that yet. I haven't even taken the instructions out of the box. Because that's just how I roll. Ooh. Well, that's a bad sign. Oh, don't think we got that part.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what part?
Well, there's a chunk of the housing on here. The chunk of the housing came out of the came out with a screw, so that could be a small problem.
Well, it could be small, it could be big. We may or may not have it. I don't know how much that stuff comes goes with the Tyson.
Okay, so we have what we got going on here?
Even though this body is ugly, it has cool little guidelines that help you mark your body all out.
I don't
Cut
care.
the holes right.
I don't care. You can try to defend that body all you want.
This body is the fastest in all the land.
I don't care. It's ugly as sin.
Functional.
Ugly.
Functional.
Ugly.
You know what's ugly? All your vintage crap in your hoard.
No. I'd take all my vintage crap in my hoard rather than that body. Yick. Yick, yick. That body is ugly. Okay, so I can't get out.
Bigger.
That's interesting. That didn't hold the damn thing. What am I getting?
Did you get in there yet? What's going on? What's broken?
I haven't fully gotten in here yet. I think I gotta pop these shocks off. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to pop the shocks off, but it looks like I do. So on a positive note, I don't know if it's really classified as a positive note, but the first run out with the fire team, I broke that front knuckle and we had to replace that knuckle, right? And that is the exact same knuckle that I just broke on the Python today. So
now you know what breaks on that vehicle?
Well, apparently it broke. It broke. It broke on everything. It broke on both. It breaks on both.
It's broke on both.
Holy man!
You speak a good English.
Speak English. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Ain't no one understand the words coming out of your mouth. What?
What'd you do? Okay. Oh. I need a block of something to put this on.
Right there.
Where'd my foam block go? I did not clean up my foam block. It is around here somewhere. I could just use a motor box. While I look, I'm going to eat popcorn.
Are you on the popcorn diet?
I was on the holy crap, I don't have time to make dinner when I got home diet. And I'm starving. So whatever, we'll just eat popcorn. That works. Okay. Okay, there we go. One side. And just need this side to turn. So there's a shim in here. Oh, I know where this is from. This came from the other end. The new bearing on the other side of it that we swapped out earlier. Okay, so if I get in here and dig around. So I'm assuming it's this because it didn't make any noises and there's nothing really wrong with it. So here's the cool part about my little setup here. I can show you guys this because I can grab my phone like this. And I can bring it around like this. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, no, it's not. It's upside up. So that. Oh, it's confused. Oh, I confused it.
You're really confused now.
Hold on.
Oh, God, we lost Tim.
Then we lost him and we lost. There we go. Okay, that's what's in there. That's the sexiness that's in there right now. Turn on a light. Hey, that's cool. So it's all full of grime and dirt and stuff. Right? And this is what I pulled out. It's got a race there, but the bearing, that bearing has still got all its races and everything on it. So does this. These bearings are both smooth. The teeth are fine on this. There's no metal on the outside. The cups are fine. They're not destroyed like they should be. Just that one ring, but I think that's from when this bearing in here toasted. So when this bearing in here toasted and this hub came apart and broke. That's, I think, what that's from.
Or is that a shim for the diff?
If it was a shim for the diff, though, it's kind of in the wrong spot.
On the outside. Should be on the outside of the, like that.
Actually, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right, but... Is he back?
So where's all that sound coming from?
What's that?
Does that sound come from within the diff? Did you give it a little twist, see what's going on?
I think it's... See, there's one small problem here in this housing. This housing right here, we broke the So you got this ear on this side, right? The screw goes through.
Yep.
And then on this side, it broke off.
Okay.
And this is the same side that the shim is on.
And then?
Well, I'm wondering if the shim being on there, if the shim came out because the housing popped or something. Man, I can't get over how dirty this is for just one run. Pretty much. In the mud, but one run. So, I keep losing Tim. He keeps going and coming back, going, coming back. I gotta turn this light off. How do I turn this light off? Where the hell the light? Where is the light bulb and how do I turn it off? Oh, there it is. Ah, there it is. There it is. Found it. Oh, you can make it brighter. How cool is that, eh? There's your camera. And you just make it brighter. Make the light brighter. And then turn it off. Anyways. Okay. There we go. Now, see, this doesn't make any grinding noises. You would think if it was broken, you'd hear some grinding. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Timmy's got parts. What's that?
That's your differential case.
That's the differential case?
Yeah.
Okay, well the outside's fine. It's just the top that is screwed up.
Oh, this is the whole case.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it! I knew I should have grabbed that. Tristan, no. We've not gotten any new SCX-24 parts in this week.
Just look at that right there.
Because we got big boy toys this week.
Just look at that right there, how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is.
World's ugliest body, and you're calling it beautiful. Unbelievable, man.
Beautiful.
Wow.
When this thing gives me fastest time in all the land, it's beautiful.
Okay, let's see. What is in here?
Beautiful thing.
That is not grease. That is grit and sand. That's a bad thing. I don't want grit and sand. So I wonder if that housing cracked and let a little bit of moisture and goo in.
So now I'm wondering, if that front end is fine, could it be the center diff
No.
and the outdrive that goes to the front?
No.
No?
No.
So what the problem is?
Well, it might be skipping. I mean, there's not a lot of tooth here. They're pretty shallow. Very surprised at how shallow these teeth are. And it does give you shims in the kit or in the box. So that's a good thing because this shim is pretty much toast. This shim is foobarred because I think it got bit by the dog bone when it came out. Now. Oh, no. Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a Fireteam box sitting there at the store.
Well, of course there is.
Yeah. And that's where the shims are.
Do I need to take a drive out to your place?
We don't need to. But
Because I've got that cake and I'd have the shims for you, so.
we'll look and see if I got any shims in any of my other kits here like that.
In your collection?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't.
I got some right here for you.
Yeah.
I can go to the box and have one right here for him, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does look like I lost a pin for the X-Max. So I'll have to go through all my parts and see if I have any more.
Which pin?
The top pin that goes to the top of the steering knuckle. And the
Oh,
black, yeah, and the little black cover that goes over it, and the screw.
well, shit.
Yeah,
I have not got any shims in that size. Well, that's a bummer. But since I got this out now anyways, let's open this up and make sure. It's so drippy. Let's open this puppy up and make sure it is actually the shim. But I'm going to need that case. Might as well do that case, at least the outer cover part of it. Ow.
is that my phone that you said ow about?
No. There's it's definitely was jumping at the pinion. I think it's shimming. I think you're right. I think it was shimming. Because this has right in here, these are sharp all the way around.
Those are sharp?
While they're feathered, like they've been rubbing them. Like the gears been jumping.
That's fun times.
Pinion looks fine. You run your finger in there on the pinion's not sharp at all. But this has definitely got some sharp. But they're not wrecked. Like there's no broken teeth or anything in here. They're all smooth. It's just a feather on the very outside edge like it was not riding right.
Is that SMT I see there? Some monster truck action?
Yeah. I have this,
That's not SMT, that's LMT.
LMT.
I have this slight body issue.
The body issue? As in it had a body once and now it doesn't?
Well, it's getting that way.
This is beautiful.
So I just need to give it a little drywall tape and.
You see what Scott said? Scott says he
Nope.
watched the video and the guy said you should shim the diffs if you're going to bash it hard and put 500K in the center diff.
Well, there you go. That's what you're doing. You're shimming the discs and you're
Yeah, minus the shim.
doing it a little late.
Well, actually, what it says in the instructions on it is to double check, run it first to make sure that it's not breaking anything. Yeah, there's no broken gears in there. That's fine. That doesn't have any broken gears. Doesn't even have any traces of metal in there. That's kind of nice. So I'm going to say that it's most definitely a shimming issue. Unfortunately, the shims are in Vernon. Bummer.
I love this little tool for doing the wheel wells.
For your little cheater tool, you and all your little cheater tools. Whatever happened to doing it by eye?
I've seen those bodies. I've done those bodies.
Get out the old spectacles and just do it by eye.
The old eyeball.
The eyeball.
Like my old English teacher, or math teacher. I can't remember what he did. This thing was, you got to keep the old eyeball up here. Old Art Fields.
Okay, well, I can't really I can't do anything else with this thing. But I'm gonna need that housing for sure, and the shims. Because if I'm gonna bother shimming it, there's no point shimming it with this broken ear off the housing here. No. So, Tim, what'd you think of the scatter? Did it impress you or not? I don't know if you can hear me.
He's got his power tool going.
Got his high-powered machine going there.
And then we lost him.
Did we lose him? Well, we did lose him. He was in the back of the store, and the Wi-Fi in the store is at the front of the store. So he's sitting there working away at the workbench in the back in his little cave. Are we picking up the theme here? I have a thing for caves.
In the dungeon. Oh.
Oh.
It's the scatter action out there.
The scatter, yeah. It was did a little Max versus scatter action today just to see
And
which one reigns supreme. We ran the battery's dead before we had a chance to actually break anything, so
survived you
and Tim.
and Tim.
So that's a pretty good
start.
Oh, I think it's a good start. What the hell? I need to pick that out. My wife keeps stealing my tools.
Sure, she is.
Yeah, she did. I had this really, really cool little pick-shaped bit.
Sure, you just lost it. It's okay.
No, I can see it from here, sitting over there on her bench. She steals my stuff all the time. All the time.
So you think you can put the shims in there and she'll be okay?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure that will rectify a large part of the problem. Holy crap, get in there.
Okay, it's looking good. There we go.
So I was reading online that out in Niagara, where they're doing all the drag racing and everything, right?
Yeah.
The person that was running it and everything last year can't commit this year. So now they're trying to figure out who's going to run all the drag racing. It's kind of a bummer.
Will that just be another person that likes drag racing?
Well, yes and no. Yes and
I
no.
mean, if you know how to run the track system, pretty easy.
Ha! There we go.
Pretty easy.
You say that all the time, but it's really easy.
It is.
No, you are the freaking Traxxas DTS whisperer. So it's easy for you.
Well, step number 1, remain calm.
Okay, so that, I'm out right there.
Step number 2, remain calm. Step number 3.
We were using it for the U4 action that one time, and I wanted to chuck the thing down the mountainside.
Well, to be fair, I don't know what to say about that.
Well, you were there too.
I think with that board and the lasers jumping around a little bit and getting hit and stuff, not being stable, I think that was the key issue.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I'm not disagreeing with you that probably did cause the issues, but I watched cars when we're drag racing launch off of the timing system and off the lasers at the end, like launch. And they keep reading and working.
The difference is that I've got the marks in the ground, so it's quick and easy to reset it all back up, right?
Yeah, but when it's on a board and everything's attached to the board, shouldn't be an issue there. It should have been hit and it shouldn't have moved like a 3/4 inch chunk of plywood.
Yeah, but you hit with a 10-pound rig.
Oh, I know.
Something's got to give.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you guess. So I'll wash that. Give it a scrub. And then get that thing of paint.
Get it to paint. Get it to paint.
If we don't get this car painted in time, we're going to lose the shop.
You've been watching way too many reality TV shows.
Happens. What else was I going to do? Oh, yes.
Okay, let's see if I can reuse part of this shim that's already in here. This shim that's all bent, because it was actually out. It wasn't in place where it was supposed to be anymore when I opened this thing. So that could have been a large part of the problem right there.
Could have been.
I lost Timmy. He's not there. I have a funny, sneaky suspicion that he is in his car on his way here.
Could be.
He gets bored that way, you know?
Chances are.
Holy crap, my furnace is on and it is hot. Greasy popcorn. Yum. Mm. He replied, said, nope.
It's being here. Aha. I gotta put these tires on. Gotta put the sweep wheels and tires on, give them a test.
Sweet.
Sweep,
Are you
sweep.
talking about the sweep scale spec ones?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So I'm probably gonna have to reset my car up now. Well, that and these tires I have on there, they're starting to balloon like the scale spec tires do.
Oh, yeah.
What did Arrma call that? Oh, yeah. He said, oh, it's like it has turbo because the tires are ballooning.
Oh, wow. I think I can tell you the next part that's going to break on this. I think it's going to be this right here. Right in there in the plastic. When it popped this dog bone, when I did that one jump, and it popped the dog bone out and then got jammed in here and the wheel was spinning. And it chewed out a whole bunch of the plastic out of the A-arm.
Minor deets.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Tell Scott I want warranty on this thing. What the hell, Scott? You gave me this busted rig to use. What? Like, seriously, man. Oh, he's outside fixing the body on the LMT. That's what he's doing now.
Yes, I'm just going to check how much troop it has. Lots.
Yeah, I would say I'm going to need one more shim. Damn it.
Need more shims.
Damn it, Mom. Well, that just to find how do you do there. So since I don't have the shims, but I do have all the other parts because I thought it was other parts that broke, not a shim, not something as simple as a freaking shim. And because I left the box at the store, I think I might be done on this part. Maybe it's time to switch over and start working on the scatter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My tires, they got that little groove in them.
Oh, yeah.
One is backwards.
One is backwards.
Yes.
What?
Yes, they're pre-glued. They come pre-glued.
Right.
And one glued backwards.
They come pre-glued and one was backwards.
Yes. Not too impressed. Not too impressed, guys.
Man, there's some thick ass mud in here. I just dripped it all over my counter, all over my desk. Made a big freaking mess. Check something here. Nope, none. Nope, none, not nada. We got trying to see how many people have joined on Instagram, and we have Yeg Blue Yoda 40. It's hard to read. Noah Rail joined. I know who Noah is.
Yeah, Noah, who he is.
I know who he is. Moto Baloney. Okay. I'm all dirty now. I'm covered in mud. Because somebody decided to go out and beat on a truck in the mud. An idiot. So yeah, until I get that other part, or at least that other set of shims.
So, half a mil difference in rod height.
Half a mil? I wonder if there's any shims in here. Are there any shims included in the diff gear set? No. Are there any shims included? Oh, I found a shim. Oh, Lordy, I found some shims. Oh, now I need to find scissors to cut open the bag to get to said shims that I need so badly. Yeah, nice. Okay, so this comes with a bunch of shims in the package. Because we did have a rebuilt diff, but this is rebuilt with 7K. Tim was saying that when you look at the instructions or online that it's supposed to be a thicker oil in here, but dun. Look at that. Sure did package that up a lot.
There we go.
Okay, so we got those two. There's 4 shims in here. And a nice little set of instructions. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Let's put this other one in then. Actually, let's make my life a little less miserable and take the bent one out and leave it as a spare. You know, in case I need more than 4 shims.
But isn't that like gives it a little springy pressure to it?
Nope.
So always be engaged just the right amount?
No. No, all it's going to be is infuriating to try and put back in. Okay, hold on a second. I have got to find. I got to get these burrs off of this. Doesn't that sound good? Okay, there we go. It's a little better. Fixing the body of that. Nope. We're good, Tim. I got shims. I found shims in that diff kit that I brought home. Not diff kit, but that completed diff. that I brought home. However, I am going to need that housing, but it's only the outer part of the housing I'm going to need. So I can put this back together at least and deal with the rest of it later. Okay, now I got to push the shims in ever so carefully. All right. That is that one. That is that one. That is that one.
And Dad?
And then, no, and then. There's like not really any grease in this thing out of the factory.
Does it need more grease?
I would expect more than what's in here.
Well, that's no good.
It's a good thing I know a guy. Good thing I know a guy who's got more grease.
Gotta find my setup. Make sure everything's all right on this thing.
Your setup.
Yeah.
Do this way. Spin this over to here. Can I spin this by doing this?
That sucks.
I'm not gonna get too carried. I'm not gonna get like crawler diff grease lube carried away here, but
Just gob it all in there until it's like stuffed full, and you throw a.
you pack in so much in there that as soon as you go to close up the diff, everything oozes out the sides because there's no room for the screws to go in anymore.
Nice.
You know, we're not going to put that much grease in here.
Let's see back here. My phone died on me, of course.
Hey,
My phone died on me.
your phone died on you.
Yeah, right when I was about to open it up. It's like, yeah, no.
You've been watching too much internet. You're not allowed to be on anymore.
Well, to be fair, my phone's getting old now. And the battery that used to last like all day and half the next day, not so much.
No more last that long. Huh?
No more lasting.
Okay.
Let's see. Got here.
Well, that appears to be holding it.
That should be fine.
Where it's supposed to be. Oh God, now I don't remember which one's which. Long ones, short ones. I don't think these ones were. These ones were going from this way to here. Yeah, those are those ones. Could always read instructions, maybe, but I too like to live dangerously.
Why would you do that? Live dangerously.
I don't know.
Read the instructions, man. It's okay.
No, I don't like instructions.
It's okay, Matt.
You know what? I think this might have actually got broke when that dog bone came out. Almost looks like it's cracked from like an impact or something. So put this all back in here, tighten it up, and see if it makes any of the weird grinding noises that everybody was cringing at.
There we go. Oh, tires back on again. Or maybe not.
So if Tim's busy painting a body while we're doing this, does that mean that he's going to have a debut? Show us.
Is it like painting weather out there? I don't know.
He's probably just zip tying the whole thing back together. Yeah, so I definitely need a new diff housing.
Should we take a poll and see if it, who thinks Travis has got this thing fixed?
Oh, it's fixed with the parts I have. Leave me alone. At least this part here is not that hard to get to. So I can take this, and once I grab the actual new housing part, I can just grab that. Here I am thinking, God, these are long screws. And then realizing I have a battery-powered screwdriver upstairs.
What's it doing upstairs? Is it right where the wife left it?
Saving the charge. Saving the charge.
I'm curious. Did you get a chance to work on the Corvette?
No.
See if it takes off your bench. That would be fun to see tonight.
No.
Entertaining.
I'm not messing with it.
Bam! Right to the wife's leg or something,
Yeah, you and I have a different opinion of a good time.
I don't know. It'd be a good time for me. Just saying.
I can just see it now. Oh, and we laughed, and we laughed. And the ambulance driver, they laughed. Everybody thought it was so funny. And we all laughed.
Well, look at that kid holding up the jump for the father.
Oh, the one that was standing on the back side of it?
And he just nailed his kid right in the face.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, there is Darwinism, survival of the fittest, and then we kind of ruined that a little bit by putting safety labels on everything. And sometimes I just believe that maybe we shouldn't have.
Well, the problem was everyone was suing each other too much.
This is true. Where did my
I had some chassis tweak in there.
Hey?
That's probably my problem. Hold on.
I appear not to have that nice one. Small one, not the small one. My metric Allen keys over here. I was looking at it. So I guess I'll just fumble through and find one of these ones is close. Oh, that's close. Look at that. Fancy rubber seal. Get in here with this. Take this plastic thing out. Now, do I have enough here to get that in? No. So close. So close. Pop it right out. There it goes.
No. Try this again.
All right. There's that. Okay, so we've added one more washer to that now. Or should I say shim?
And there we go. Close enough. Good to go.
Yeah, okay. Upside down.
So I think this is the last blast of winter, I think.
We said that last blast of winter.
No,
I'm not going to play weatherman and make any more predictions because so far we've been wrong.
How much snow did you get out your way?
Enough to be annoying. Not really a whole pile, just enough to be annoying.
I think we got like maybe half an inch, maybe out here.
Yeah.
Darren wants your shirt.
Who wants his shirt? What
Darren
shirt?
does.
Oh, yeah.
My friend can ship it anywhere you want it.
You got to refresh my memory on what shirt, or was that a Tanya deal?
My friend
Can't remember
Travis can make any shirt in all the land.
Maybe. Kind of. Until I can't. Get in there. Ooh. No problem with these stupid things.
Scott, I can wear shorts anytime as long as I'm inside.
Yeah.
I had shorts on today and I was outside.
See, I keep telling everybody you're not right in the head, but nobody ever believes me. Then you go
Look,
and
I
say
was on the way
something
to the
like
hot
that.
tub.
Then you say something like that, and it proves me right.
I was on the way to my hot tub. And then I heard a noise. My neighbor was doing something across the street, like in front of the next neighbor's house. So I got out of the hot tub and was poking around to see what was going on. Then I realized it was cold, so it was time to go back in the hot tub.
You guys in your fancy hot tubs.
Oh, that just annoys me right there.
Hey,
This just annoys me right here.
what'd you do? What'd you do?
Right here. That one tire. That is
It's going
backwards.
the wrong way.
So that one's good. This one's good. This one's good. And that one's backwards.
It's going to totally screw up your car. And drive totally wrong.
At least I got an excuse, so I'm good, right?
No. Every time you lose a race, it's because my one tire's on backwards and I can't fix it.
The bugger sent it to me backwards. So I'm not going to go on first. So I'm ready to test these things out. Last two races, I'm going to run them.
In my mind, with a lot of these RC on-road cars, I don't really understand why they would be directional tire patterns on, tread patterns on them anyways.
Oh, look at this tire. So you can see it on the film here.
Oh, you broke it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gone broke it, man.
All the way around. These rims, I hate these. These rims are horrible. I went and bought some cheap rims. Here's the rims from the other side. They're the cheap ones.
I'm going to last them way
Be
longer.
mind. I don't know what plastic they use, but they're bulletproof, man. I've yet to break a set of these. But these
Mind, eh?
G-Spec, or was that what they're called? G-Spec or something like that.
Bunch of crap.
Yeah. Because these were the optional set because they're directional
Right.
for the outside tires. So I like to have two sets of outside tires and one set for inside tires on the inside of the corner. That way you switch to outside tires every race, and then by the time you go through the inside tires, the outside tires are toast too.
Okay. You're going to explain that to everybody now. I understand what you're talking about, but the average Joe who is putting together a car
So
is
on the
going to
track,
go, what do you mean by inside and outside when they're all on the four corners of the car? So are you
okay,
smoking something or what?
I need to get my hands to explain. I'm a hand talker.
Oh,
Here we go. Might need a little pen, some paper. All right. So I'll just do a little track here.
we'll put a happy little turn in here. And we'll put a happy little hairpin turn here.
Okay.
Hey, that picture doesn't have any happiness in it. What the hell?
Let's get black
Bob,
marker out.
my buddy Bob Ross wouldn't be very happy with you.
I made a little mistake here, so I'm going to turn this into a little bird.
A happy little bird.
Okay. Can all y'all see this?
That looks like something that I'm. Never mind. Do your description. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Okay.
So, gotta go this way. Oh, which way? I go this way?
you're trying to follow the camera, and it's doing exactly the opposite of what you're doing.
Is that turning right on your end?
Right. Yes.
Okay. Okay, as long as it's turning right. I don't know if it's backwards. Okay, so this is the direction of the track.
Right.
Majority of the turns and the high, fast turns are turning right.
Right.
Unless you're driving in Kamloops and they drive backwards.
Those backwards guys.
They're always left.
It's because they're obsessed with NASCAR.
So when you're going clockwise position, the outside tires are on the outside of the turn here.
Right.
Right. And they get more wear on them from being forced on the outside, and the car's leaning on those tires all the time. So they'll wear out before the ones on the inside because they're getting less turns. There's slow speed turns to the left.
Okay.
Right. Left. And they're wear out a lot less. So if you have two sets of outside tires, which are on taking the abuse, you switch them out, and then you don't have the two worn out tires on your car. And have to buy a whole new set and have the same thing happen again and again and again.
Okay, I follow you. Did everybody else follow you? And if you got any old F1 rears that are 12 mil hex,
they're not 12 mil hex.
No, they're 14s, aren't they?
They're 14s.
What are you trying to put them on? Because if you're looking for 12, if you're looking for F1 rears and you're trying to figure out a way to make them fit on a regular car, you could try throwing up a set of hexes off of an Arrma. You find some hexes off of an Arrma, they might work.
They won't work because they're too deep. The hex has got to be what, 10 mil at least.
Hey-o.
Let's see here.
But he's just trying to make a front-wheel drive drag car, right?
Is that what he's trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not so much.
So he wants to put some big old Mommer Jommer tires on the front.
Yeah, not so
So he
much.
can brag about them to all his friends.
Well, I got some bad news for you. I got to run.
Aw,
I got to make some dinner.
I haven't had dinner yet either. None of your excuses.
I got to feed my wife.
I told my wife to start cooking. She didn't. So,
I do the cooking around here.
bummer.
Yeah. That's why I like going all-inclusive vacations, because I don't have to cook at all. It's amazing. It's a wonderful thing.
Where are we going? I don't care. Do they cook for me? Yes, then we're going there.
At first, she said to me, "Oh, this was years ago. We could rent one of those little villas and just on the ocean kind of thing. They just got a little kitchen in there." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not cooking. We're going all inclusive. It's very hot."
So everybody's calling you out. Look at that. Everybody's calling you out, saying you bailed last week too.
Yeah.
Just
The original plan was 1 hour. 1 hour of bench wrenching.
well, just because we break crap a lot more than I thought we were going to. The plans have slightly changed.
But anyways, I can go and make some dinner.
Okay, then it's just going to be me. I'm on lonesome, and everybody else is chatting. Although it's hard for me to read that. So, yeah, for Scott's idea for a deep dish, I don't know if you can find any, Hot Racing or any of those companies make an extended hex. You know, like you can get those widening hexes and stuff.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can do is get the BTA tires. They're a little bit wider.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because they do have the fat tires with a 12 mil hex, but it's for the FGX, which we were looking at last night. However, the A-arms will not fit in there because they're smaller around. So they won't fit around anything on the suspension.
Yeah, but he's trying to put it all on that MST.
Yeah. But I'm telling him everything.
Which
so don't buy the FGX rims because they won't fit. Even though they're 12 mil. Because I too tried that. I thought that'd be cool having the F1 front and rears on there because they're both 12 mil on the FGX.
Right.
And yeah, no, they did not fit. Not so much. Anyways, I'm gonna go.
You go cook some dinner.
Go cook some dinner.
You look like you're withering away to nothing, man.
I'm dying here. Oh God.
No.
I'll see you next
Goodbye.
week.
Okay, bye-bye. See you next week. And then there was two. Just me and my truck. Me and my truck. Oh, God, I'm gonna have this back together before it's done. But I definitely need to get the outer housing because it's cracked, and I think that might be part of the problem. But the shim's in there, so all I got to do really is change this housing piece out now, which won't be as big of a deal. I don't see myself running this thing before I get the proper housing in it anyways, so. Okay, now that's tight, and back it off just a hair, and back this one off just a hair. Oh, yeah. Oh, buttery smooth. Just remembered I need spacers for my SEX 10.3. Got wheels, but they hit the inside. Try, okay, what wheels are you running, Darren? Try putting some, like if you're running Vanquish or something else that has SLW style hubs, you could always go with longer, wider hubs. They're RC four-wheel drive and they're the bolt-on style. There's different depth ones you can get for that as well. Oh, dripping water all over me. Don't know what to look for though. Give me a second here. Let me finish putting this wheel back on and then I'll show you what I'm talking about on a set of rims I got here. So the 10.3. Okay, let's try this. RC four-wheel drive fuel bead locks. So do they have bolts on the inside? Like are they a 5-bolt look or are they just like a flush metal and it's all machined? Because if it's a flush metal and all machined, then you're kind of hooped. No more gear slippy. Can't really whip it around to check it. Hey, Aaron's back. What? Hey, what happened? Thought you were making dinner.
Well, you see, usually we're on about half an hour earlier. It's getting kind of late for what I planned for dinner.
Oh. So
Yeah.
what'd you do?
So now the wife's going to make something quick and easy.
Ah. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you missed it. See, listen. It's not grinding anymore. It's not jumping. That's the motor. So I think
It's time to power it up. I want to hear this thing powered up and see what happens.
no, I definitely need to put that new housing on the outside of this.
Oh, yes, the housing. Otherwise,
So
it'll just...
the ear, this little ear here. I don't know if you guys can see that in that. See that ear?
Here's to you.
That's a broken part.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that the top one on the same side has a crack coming out from the side of it. So I think what might have happened here is I shock loaded this housing really badly, caused the thing to pop sideways, which made the shim pop out, right? When it jumped this dog bone.
Yeah. So what you're trying to say is, when Aaron was saying, for the love of God, the car's screaming for you to stop, maybe he was right.
Sorry, excuse me, what?
I
Did you say something?
did.
What?
It's like, no, I'm just gonna keep going. It's done.
No, I was going to run it till it died. It still didn't die. I mean, it was still kind of going around.
Poor thing.
If this had the locked spool in the middle, I probably would have hardly even noticed that.
Just the horrid noise.
But it was making all that noise because whenever the back end was getting traction, it was sending power to the front, right? And then the front was slipping, so it just kept on feeding the power to the front. If there was a locked spool in there, it would have been sending the same amount of power to the back end still.
But he would have had no steering and no acceleration, sadly.
No, I just still steer. It's just not super. It's not like it's not like track running acceleration.
When I jumped the belt in my car, I'm like, what the hell? Something's wrong with it. No damn well. No damn right.
So for now, I'm about as far along as I'm not gonna bother putting this other piece back on the front nose bumper piece, because I'm just gonna have to pop it all back off to change out this other. But at least I can take it off the bench now and not worry about losing all the pieces. So I'm gonna call that a victory of sorts on one. And she will live to bash again. Now, let's get rid of this guy for a minute and let's look at the other one that I broke fresh today.
That one you broke?
I broke the Python.
Broke the Python too?
Oh, yeah.
So what body is on the Python?
What's that?
What body's on the Python?
It's a buggy. It's a little buggy. Well, 1/8 scale buggy. But... So I took it out. It actually runs quite nicely. It is fast and fun and all of those great things. However,
what's Darren talking about here?
Shupak?
Yeah.
I'll tell you here. He's trying to figure out how to space out his wheel on his SCX 10.3. You have a 10.3 right there.
I do.
Yeah. So you might be able to actually physically show them. I was going to show them. I have a set of 10-3 rims here that are dismounted, I believe. I think I got a set of RC 4-wheel drive. He's got fuel rims though. The offset's not right, and he's rubbing his portal.
Oh. Okay. So one of two ways. You can always go for the longer hex. So that is going to be right behind the tire. Right in here. On this guy here. I do believe it comes stock with a 5 mil. It's 5 mil thick. And you can probably go up to like an 8 mil if you want on it. Go a little bit further out. But that's the quick and easy way to do it.
Let me move this across here and I'll show you. I got to zoom.
Those fuel rims, are those ones you can build 3 different ways?
I think. Let's make this zoom. 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 It's not zooming. Is it locked up? Oh, it locked up on me. Dirty, rotten bugger. Oh.
Yeah, definitely wider hex would help.
Okay, well, there's the reason why.
Oh.
I was trying to say that the battery's going to die, even though it's not. But okay, here we go. Here. Okay, so there's 2 rims. So this is the stock rim that would come on a 10-3. Let me move this over there a bit more. Don't knock my popcorn off. So as you can see in here, this is a RC 4-wheel drive rim. It's probably close to what your fuel rim is like. Wider hex would work, but you can also put, like, I don't know if the ones you have the bolts in here. This one here has, if it's RC 4-wheel drive, and these are fuel, but they're a different type. These are old ones. But these have your wheel nuts on. There's a 6-bolt pattern on the inside here. You take these 6 bolts out, and this piece on the inside comes out, and you can get these. You can get this middle piece here in different depths.
That is true.
Can you be invited in? Yes. Okay. Hold on a second here. Let me invite you.
Okay.
Let me make sure I got you on here, though.
Yeah, the cheap and easy way probably be the hexes. The better way is probably the different inserts.
Right. Hold
Especially
on.
if you upgrade to brass inserts too, eh? Get the brass hex in there.
Yeah.
Way down low. Get low.
There you are. I'm going to copy the clipboard. You still got Draco on yours, right?
Who in the what now?
I just got to message him a link here.
Right.
Okay, click on that link that I just sent you. And you should be able to jump in. $20 mil brass hex extension, stance it right out. Yeah, that's doing something to it.
20 mil.
I don't know if I don't know that I'd call that stancing it out, but it's doing something, that's for sure. Okay, so this is the Python. And I broke the front wheel.
Excellent.
Done gone
AR
broken.
action or what?
Hey?
AR action or what?
No, I was jumping it and I landed it. I actually broke the wheel, the rim itself. The rim is actually broken right here.
Ooh.
So that kind of sucks because I actually like the tread pattern on this. It was hooking up good. There's Mr. Shupak.
Hi,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going good. So, show me your rim. What are you talking about?
Just let me figure out. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me. I'm learning how all this works here. I'm just trying to figure out how to rotate my camera.
Should be a camera picture.
Oh, there we go. No, I want to spin the camera, man. What the hell?
It's gonna have a picture of a camera with little arrows going around it, like flipping it somewhere.
Oh,
Usually that's what it has.
Oh.
Where'd he go? Oh, awesome. It's okay. He'll come back. I have faith. He'll come back. There he is. He's back. Hi. He hung up on himself. Ha
It's not my first.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a flip the camera around. Where is it? I know exactly what you're talking about when it said what it looks like, but I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I know where it is. On here? Because you're doing it through StreamYard now, right? Go down to the bottom where it says settings.
Settings, yep.
Yeah, click on settings.
Yep.
Then go over to camera.
Got
And
it.
there's a general camera.
There it is.
Be front and back.
Let's see if this one.
There you go. Bingo.
See how close it is?
You just need some better light now so I can see it.
Yeah, hold on. I'll see what I can do here. Let me move some stuff around. Oh my God. I'm getting
So
old.
Darren used to work at Make My Fun way back.
And make my way.
Yes. When we were up in Alberta.
Come on, give me some light. It's not really hard to. Oh,
See it there.
I can see what my camera looks like now because I don't even see it inside. Is it showing it all?
Show me the rim that you have. Show me the outside so I can see the bolt pattern.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid rim, right? It doesn't have an adjustable. You can't change the hex out from the inside of it.
Yeah, I don't think I can. This is fun doing this with one hand and holding a phone.
Try videoing stuff while you're trying to drive something and not crash into a tree with one hand.
Yeah, I've done that too.
It's not so fun.
So I went to White Court not too long ago.
Yeah.
You poor
Yeah,
soul.
after I got the car, I took Sierra to go see her mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the boys, I guess you remember them, Sean and Aaron.
Yeah.
They Aaron and his friend decided to take my RC and just start driving the shit out of it.
Oh.
And now my Spectrum radio's missing. All the other radios that came with the cars are all missing. So I have no radios now.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, so I'm stoked. But nonetheless, I still got Vicky and Victor back finally.
That's cool.
Yeah. So here's what I was thinking I was going to change right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to put a longer hex on there.
Yeah, just get a wider one or longer, however you want to say it. I think that would cover it all right, because it's just a really all this in here.
Yeah.
This is rubbing up against up in here.
Flip
How
your
much
tire
thread do
around.
you have left on there?
Let me get into the light. Yeah, see, that is solid. That can't be changed.
No.
Right.
Yeah, definitely get the hex on there. Get the wider hex. You probably want to go at least 2 or 3 mil.
2 or
At least,
3 mil.
a 7 or an 8.
Right.
There's lots of thread on that shaft. You can probably go to 10 if you really want to stance it out.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to make it too like. I kind of like how it is now. The wheels just barely come out past the. Sorry, I don't really have any shocks right now.
Stance life, man. Everybody talking about stance life all the time.
Just droop it out.
Hold on a sec. Good night, sweetheart.
So let's see.
Travis, might remember this one.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
That's Travis, as in Tanya and Travis.
That's what I was thinking when you said Travis. No, one Travis.
Yeah, she's getting a lot more snarky.
It's okay, they all do that.
Okay.
McKay is no different.
All right. Good to bed, sweetheart. I'll see you in the morning.
She's got school, doesn't she?
What's that?
She's got school tomorrow, right?
Yeah, half a day.
Our kids had no school today and tomorrow.
Our kids just had a 5-day weekend.
Ours just had a 4-day weekend. 4-day weekend, go back to school for 2, and then go off on another 4.
See, I don't want to space them out too much because this is all factory setup right here.
Yeah.
Right.
But I still I don't mind if they come out a little bit more, but I don't want to go too wide from the factory hex.
Right.
So I figure that's all I would really need is just a wider hexes on there, right? And that would probably stick it out to about there, maybe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go too far. Just get it enough so it's clearing the hub. Because if you go too far out, you're going to stress out your
like
the linkage and your axle and everything. You end up breaking stuff, especially with portals.
Yeah, see, I'm quick back here. People do this with one hand.
See, MIP made a axle or a widening kit for the TRX4. And I don't recall if anybody made anything for the new STX 10.3 or the Capra yet. They might have. SSD or Vanquish might.
While I'm on here, I may as well show you what Vicky and Victor look like at the moment.
No, I don't know if I want to see that.
Well, Vicky still looks somewhat proper. Like I said, they ran the shit out of her. Like, I got to get a new Power Wagon body because they cracked this one.
Right.
Like, see right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But that was the work I was doing.
We should. Is that just the straight up? That's just a straight cab, right? You should take a look at the new J Concepts creep body, the creep ER.
I've been looking at some new bodies and everything anyways, so yeah, I probably will. Just maybe send me a message and tell me which one to look at again.
Yeah, send you the link to it. It's basically the same idea as a Power Wagon, except it's the J Concept version. Whoa. I just dropped pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice getting these things going again, though, man. Holy crap, I miss these.
So, Tim, you were asking whether or not these are the same. I don't know if you're still on here or not.
Get my stand here, man. Jesus Christ, I can't do this one-handed. God damn it. Hold on a second. I'm setting up here.
Well, this is close. Tim and I were trying to figure out whether or not Arrma parts would work on a Corally.
Okay, there.
Not quite.
This is an Arrma one, right?
Yeah.
And this is the Corally one that I just broke. So the difference here is in the ears. Zoom in.
Yeah, zoom
Zoom
in.
it in better.
Bigger.
Make it closer. Okay, so in the ears here. That's the difference. And then this is another. This is Arrma as well. So I got two Arrma ones here, but that's what I broke. Is this one broke this part off in the hub.
Oh.
So there's supposed to be this here that holds the ball in, right?
Yeah.
So the ball is supposed to go through here.
I think I need new shocks.
Like, not so much.
It's supposed to go through there like that, right? And pivot.
Yep.
Yeah. So I hit hard enough that the ball, instead of pivoting, it just came right out. So
A little JB weld. Duct tape. Fine.
yeah.
Just use a plastic bag in there just to keep the JB weld from welding to the pivot ball.
I mean, all being said, the ball links and everything all look to be the same between Arrma and Corally here. But
So in
yeah,
theory, you could change. Well, you probably have to change the shaft out too, because the bearing on the backside look different too, eh?
yes, you're right. So the bearing on the backside, it's a solid shaft coming through here. So on the Corallys, the shaft goes through, and the CV housing is all independent here.
Yeah.
Right. So the bearing only goes in, and then the housing's not actually buried.
Yeah.
On the Arrma ones, it would go through.
Sits
But
right in
then
there.
This CV joint shoulders up here instead of being tapered. It shoulders out flat, and then the bearing rides on that. That's why it's a bigger bearing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know which one's better, really. It's one half dozen of the other, really, with the design. The nice part about this one is that it's the same bearing inner and outer. So you don't have to stock a whole bunch of different size bearings. So that's a nice thing. Now, luckily, I can still fix this because I do happen to have your Kronos here.
Kronos.
Yeah, your Kronos.
The one I broke. Driving it for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, the one you broke driving for like 2 seconds.
Driving across the field.
So the problem with this is I got too many things on my bench, so now I got to work on this one on the floor and get the part off of it on the floor. Which actually, now that I'm doing it, is actually easier than doing it on the bench was.
That really floors Travis sometimes.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? Do you know what I did? My setup
What's that?
station box. I put it down.
What, your setup station?
Yeah, I got like the outside part. I took the piss I need out of it. I put it down somewhere.
I think Gert and those guys stole it because they don't want you to be fast.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I want that.
Ooh.
So, seeing how I've been out of it for a little while,
Uh-huh.
I need updates on good radios and whatnot because I have no radios at the moment.
Well, for what you're doing and all the stuff, like you still have all the receivers and everything for a Spectrum, right?
Yeah, they're the 6230s.
Yeah. So, I don't know. In my opinion, I would
5C?
What's that?
The DX5C?
Yeah, DX would be a good choice.
I think that's what I had. It's missing in action right now.
Oh,
Like I
sad
said.
face for me.
What's that?
Sad face for me.
Yeah, no, like I said, they did a number on these RCs, man, and when I found out that they were playing with them without my permission, I freaked out.
Oh.
I was like, that's just a little bit too much money for you guys just to be effing around with, man.
And then to lose the controllers too? Like, are you kidding me?
How do you lose the controllers? That's what I don't understand. Like,
well,
where they left them.
They moved out of the trailer that we were in, and I guess they destroyed that place too.
Great.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm not liable. I'm in Calgary. But no, there was like everything went right sour with after we parted and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, they just decided, oh, they're gonna try and claim whatever they want of my crap, and I was like, you want to guess again because you don't want me to show up there and find stuff missing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of work to do now to rebuild all these dang things.
Well, it gives you something to do.
Yeah, well, something extra to do now when I'm not going to be working, because now that I'm signed on with Uber.
So you guys are doing Uber. You're doing that in Calgary, right?
Yeah. Uber and Uber Eats.
I think you can do Uber in Vancouver, but you can't do Uber anywhere around here. Something.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Not legally allowed, or the taxi companies or something have been fighting it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the smaller towns, they don't like Uber. Like even when I was in Whitecourt, we were pretty disdain towards them.
Yeah, well, you work for other cab companies, so you understand what their grief is,
But at the same time, now that I've learned the process for signing on with Uber, their complaints are not valid because we have to do all the same stuff with Uber that you have to get in order to drive with the cabs here in Calgary. I had to get the proper licensing to actually drive a freaking limousine.
Found it.
I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't mind driving big vehicles. Like, come on, but I'm just trying to drive a regular 4-cylinder sedan.
Yeah.
Like the whole sign on with Uber, they make it sound like you can be driving with them and earning money within a couple of days.
Not so much, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm hitting it just a little over a month. And I'm still waiting for my Uber window stickers, and that is literally the last step for me to get driving. Everything else is done.
So, outside of Uber, tell me a story. What's the weirdest thing? PG rated, mind you. What is the weirdest crap that you have had to
Just
deal
the fact that you had to actually say to me, PG rated. You know me too well.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Okay, so what's the question?
Hey?
What was the question?
What's the weirdest thing that you've encountered in a cab or a fare? What's the weirdest fare you've had to do?
The weirdest?
Yeah, the weirdest.
Oh, shit.
Like the one where you're sitting there waiting for them to get out. Not because they're like freaking you out, but because they were just weird.
I've had so many.
That's a bad sign. See, that's not something I want to do.
Well, I can tell you two of the most memorable events. One was hilarious as shit, pardon my French, and the other one, it was kind of a scary moment. The first one, it was my very first run. Like I was on a ride, I was in the passenger seat going through the training, right? The very first guy we pick up, inebriated out of his freaking tree. And he's taken us on this whole entire tour around Whitecourt. And by the end of the trip, the bill was up to like $65. And he goes, I'm sorry to keep you guys running around, but I'm trying to build up the cash to pay for the cab. And the guy I was with, I looked at him and I was like, you do realize we take debit, right? And I pointed to the Interact sticker on the window. He was going around to different ATMs and whatnot, taking out cash to pay for his cab.
Okay, Tim, order me this part. The front hub, because it's broken. Tim's online. He's ordering parts at the store while I'm sitting here and wrench and tinker.
And on top of that guy, the funniest and cleanest joke you could ever get out of a completely shit-faced drunk. Why was the baby strawberry crying?
I have no idea why.
Because his mom and dad were in a jam.
Oh, that's like dad jokes.
Yeah. In this case, it was a drunk dad. The second one, the more serious one. Pick this dude up, again, drunk, night shift. But he gets in my cab. Standard run, he wants to run through the drive-thru at McDonald's. So, fine, whatever. Take him through, and he keeps offering me some of his McDonald's. I don't want any, right? I'm just not hungry, and I'm just like saying, thank you. No, I don't want any. By the end of by the time we pulled up to his apartment building, he was threatening me by saying he was going to come to the hotel to harm my wife and kids.
Because you wouldn't eat a chicken nugget.
Because I wouldn't accept any of his fucking McDonald's. Little did he realize that whole entire time, I was holding the button on my CB radio. So my co-drivers were listening. Like, he had no idea. And as soon as I let go of the button, showing that he had gotten out of my cab, the co-driver or my co-worker comes on. He goes, Darren, where are you? I tell him where I am. He goes, don't move. I'm on my way. And he was one of the, I think it was Taekwondo instructors.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dude, go in there and just go get ass for me. Like, I told him I had to go home for the night. I was that livid. I told him if he's going to come to my hotel room to hurt my family, I'll be there waiting for him.
What, okay, so that's the scariest.
Yeah.
So you just couldn't, like, I would have just took a burger and be like, okay, I'll take a burger, put up front.
Well, the problem was I had already had my dinner. And he was like, it was just shortly after that I picked him up.
You just so you know, Aaron, Darren is not a big dude. So, like, one Big Mac is enough for him.
Oh, bloody hell, dude. I eat two classic triples from
burger,
Wendy's.
and you keep it up front, and then you throw it out later.
How dare you?
Thank you, sir. And he says, why aren't you not eating it now? I've got to have both hands on the steering wheel, sir.
I'm sorry, I can't eat and drive.
How dare you speak such blasphemy? Throw it out later.
I'm a two-man driver. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
You know, some of those trips, they would have been just as good as a 99-cent cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Travis knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I remember that trip. That was an awesome trip, man. Just to show up at McDonald's, it's like 99-cent cheeseburgers. We're like, yeah.
It was back in the day
when that for a very long time.
It was back in the day when I could do 20 burgers without batting an eye. No issue whatsoever.
Right now, I'm sitting at, well, I eat 2 classic triple combos from Wendy's.
I mean, driving for Uber or driving cab, I'm sure you eat just super healthy.
Actually, I do. I would prefer to have like deli sandwiches or stuff like that when I'm driving. But like when I was working for Calgary Honda or something like that, I'd always get like total junk food. It was pretty bad.
Oh, okay, so nice kitty, Aaron. George's talking about your kitty.
Happens.
Always talking about kitty. I mean, yeah. Anyways.
That was Thor. He likes to. He thinks I'm doing something. He's like right on my lap all the time. Doing my homework on my lap.
Sounds about right.
Then I'm like, okay, I can go relax on the couch. Come sit by me. Nope.
Can you guys believe every single one of my RCs all need new shocks?
We need new shocks, so they're just leaking all the oil out.
Oh, they all need new shocks. I'll try and rebuild these ones and use them as spares for breakdowns and whatnot. But
Well, yeah,
Some
because
of-
all the shocks, your ascender. So Vicky is it's an ascender and it's plastic bodies, right? So they'd leak.
yeah,
So, yeah.
they're going to be the plan for Vicky and Victor. Is Victor's going to be the tow rig?
Right.
So I gave him the actual full body, right?
Right.
I'm trying to see how my camera's going, man. What the hell? So I'm working on that. And then Vicky will be a full-out mud truck or a mega mud truck. So tractor tires and all that kind of jazz.
Right.
Which is why I cut out, like you can see where I cut out on the side here.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have some fun, turn her into a mega truck, and Victor will be the tow rig for it, and they'll be both fixed up identical, minus the cage part. But god dang, they did a number on this thing. Holy crap!
So was
These
it
things are-
unpainted?
Was that?
Was it unpainted and everything?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
it's never been painted. Like these are the very first bodies that I've ever actually trimmed and modified and whatnot.
Right.
So this is my first time doing all this stuff. I always bought RTRs and whatnot, right?
Right.
So yeah, these were all just my learning curves and whatnot. I knew this one was going to get bashed, so I just might leave the whole cracked body and everything anyway. I did get myself a little 124 scale.
What'd you get?
This guy, oops, this dude.
Oh, Enduro.
Yeah,
You see, I like the Enduro. I think it gets a bad rap from all the SCX 24 fanboys.
well, this is the first 124. I still want to get myself a SCX 24, but I'm good with either for what I'm planning it for.
Right.
But because I just wanted something that I could just mess around in the house when it's too cold outside.
So that's what we were just talking about that last night with Troy.
Yeah.
We were just discussing that whole thing. Oh man, I bent the steering wheel. We were
So
discussing
right
that very topic actually. But whether or not in the summer, do you keep on running your stuff or what do you do? Right?
Well, I guess it depends on how you have all your rigs set up, right? Like some people, they might decide to put the tracks on. If you want to go out and play in the snow, throw the tracks on, F off.
Yeah. A lot of guys will just play inside though, right?
Yeah. Like me, I was thinking build up a little collection of 124 scale, just enough for like everybody in the household. So
Right.
that in the wintertime, we make a little track inside the house, have our own little competitions right in the house.
Well, I think to be fair, like last summer in the Okanagan or the Smokanagan, it probably would have been good to have an indoor car for when that was happening. It's super smoky. You don't want to go outside at all.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like poor air quality, man. Sucks for breathing. But yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Because eventually, like, yeah, I'd like to get into model railroad, but just as a side goof around thing yearly, like Christmas villages or whatever.
Right.
But I want to have the RCs that'll match the scale. So we'll rip the RCs around the model railroad as for Christmas.
There's a local guy here, came in a little while ago, and he's got a garden scale track. It's all set up outside. I think he's actually out in your area there, Aaron. He's out in Armstrong. And he came in and he was looking at some of those little RC four-wheel drive Jolandes. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool what he wanted to do. Okay, so I am currently stealing parts.
What did these boys do to my RC? You little frickers! I'm gonna kill you next time I see you.
Now, Skeeter. They didn't mean anything bad.
Yes, they did. Trust me, I know they did. There's a lot of hatred going on right now with them for very legitimate reasons.
Oh, where is my? I'm gonna steal the steering servo saver. This one.
Oh, I want to kill them. God damn them. Kill those little buggers.
I'm gonna break this one too, I guess.
What are you breaking now?
Well, remember we broke the steering on the Kronos, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got the Pythons broke, and I got to wait for parts, so I might as well take the steering saver out of this, servo saver out of this one because it's the same, and we'll run it in the. I'll put it in the Python.
Thanks for saying we, not just me.
Well, I
don't know who really broke it.
I didn't want to make you feel too bad.
Oh God, that's horrible.
So, Aaron, are you far from Travis's area?
It's like 45 minutes.
Oh, 40. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
He's about the same. Well, no, he's not even. I'm like 20 minutes out of Vernon one way, and he's 20 minutes out of Vernon the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad then at all. That's like me trying to go across Calgary in rush hour.
Yep. Yeah, everybody complains about the drive out here, and that's exactly what I say. Same thing. Like, if you were in Vancouver or any of the big cities and you did rush hour, your commute's going to be longer. You're not going to physically go far longer, but time-wise.
I don't ever plan to go in Vancouver again, ever. I was like, if I ever go back to Vancouver, that means I have become a millionaire and I'm hiring some bugger to drive me around because I am not doing it.
Yeah, it's not a fun place sometimes. Like, there's stuff set up there. Well, I think the most frustrating town I ever went to in BC was Victoria. Holy man, was that place ever frustrating. Every single time I turned around a corner, I go around a corner and this road's blocked. You can't go this way. Or this road's blocked. Like, it's got a meridian down the middle and you can't go this way. And I'm like, what? Or you'd be driving down a road and look at the map. You'd be driving down the road and it looks like it's a road, and then all of a sudden it's turned into a walking path. And vehicles aren't allowed on that road anymore.
Wow.
What?
Nice, good times, good times.
Mm-hmm. God, Aaron, I'm losing shims like everywhere. So many shims. Come here.
Well, now that I got this job or going to be working with Uber, I'm actually going to have some steady income for a change. It's so nice.
Yeah, money's nice. Paying bills is nice. Well, actually, not nice.
Yeah, I got enough bills to pay for now. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I'm, like almost 100, I'm almost 100 grand in debt right now.
whoa. You need to settle down on the RCs, man.
I haven't paid any money into my RCs lately. That's why all my RCs are just looking like crap right now. Like, look at this thing. I just haven't had the money to do anything.
It happens.
I haven't worked since I last had my last trucking job back at the start of COVID.
Wow.
Brutal.
Yeah. So, well, that's why I went back to school, which I ended up having to withdraw from because now I got all these bills to pay for, so I got to go work full time.
Right.
So I'm still stuck on the hook for the schooling funding, so that's like $41,000.
Holy crap.
Then my car is another $30,000.
It's like, Lord Jesus, that's expensive, man.
Yeah, well, the safe thing I can say is I didn't need any co-signers or anything, so I guess I can't bitch too much.
Okay, so
Okay, why am I not using my work stand? Jesus.
I don't know. Why aren't you using your work stand? Jesus.
Because I'm a dope. Look at that. There's even parts in here.
I'm not using my work stand because, well, I don't have a work stand that fits a 1/8 truggy, buggy, monster truck, whatever you want to call these things.
Has anyone had any experience with the SCX6 yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
What do you think of it so far? What are your first impressions?
Well, I haven't personally had any experience with it, but Dustin, a regular at the store, he bought the one that I brought in, and he likes it so far. I mean, he said that he has broke the axle and some stuff like that on it.
Wow, jeez,
Right?
don't let him drive any of your cars.
Oh, no, he's that guy who likes to. He takes everything apart, cranks it up way more than it needs to be cranked up, and then, proceeds to break it. That's just the way he always runs everything. So I come to expect it from him. What'd you
Yeah,
do?
he's the first one to upgrade the power.
Yeah, he's running the thing on 8S, I think.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think he's put an 8S motor combo in there. Tim would know for sure.
You asked what I just did?
Oh, no, Tim says he hasn't. I thought he put it on. I thought he said he was putting it on 8. Or no, he's waiting for an 8S power combo. Maybe that's what it was.
Ah.
I know. I remember having a conversation with him at the store about 8S power.
Looks like one of your kids' friends is back on here saying hello.
Oh, yes, that's Ryland.
You guys know the King shocks that you can get from RC 4-wheel drive?
Our garbage, yep. Mm-hmm.
They're garbage?
Oh, yeah.
I hate them.
Oh, crap. I got 2 here because, well, I was hoping I only needed 2, but they aren't even work on my cars. They got that piece right here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't pop that out.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. It'll pop out on the trail when you don't want it to.
Well, no, I want to pop it out because I've got wider pieces to go in.
Right.
But I can't pop that sucker out. Like, come on, man. Wait a minute, I didn't try this yet. Oh, maybe this will work. Nope, that's not going to work.
Okay, so.
Do you ever hear from Turtle?
I don't hear from anybody anymore. I don't contact anybody anymore. I kind of just do my thing.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Son of a.
Okay, so here we go. There, and there. Now,
Okay, so if King Shocks suck, what should I go for?
for SCX for your truck,
Both SCX 10.3 and the Ascenders. They can pretty much be the same thing, I think, wouldn't they?
of all the companies, if you're looking for a cheap, reasonably priced shock, the ones for the TRX4 are pretty freaking phenomenal.
TRX4 shocks?
Yeah, they're a really good shock. Proline Shocks, I've got a couple sets. I'm not overly thrilled by them. Not that they were bad, but they just didn't perform the way I expected them to.
I like how I rate them. Proline and then in brackets, meh.
Right?
I just go by what I'm told, man. I do like these little J Concept work stands, though. These are awesome.
Yeah.
Where you can spin them around. And... Whee!
Okay, Tim, I got my body post issue fixed on the Python. I'm just going to swap it out with the same mount that's out of the Kronos.
That is the... I'm going to need to make a purchase list.
That's what I like.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
I love shopping lists. Other people's shopping lists, not mine. My shopping list gets in trouble, so.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, man.
I like how I did my Jeep body, though. It turned out nice.
Well, that was the builder's kit that you got there, right?
Yeah, I actually wanted to buy a kit, not a ready to run, so try to branch out, learn more things.
Yeah.
It's fine doing the RTR thing all the time, but nice to learn.
Where have you been running the most when you go out?
I haven't been able to run.
Oh?
No, I have no radios.
Right.
So I have not run an RC since I lived in Whiteport.
That's horrible.
I know. It's disgusting. Even my sister knows I'm sad about it. Like, just the fact that my RCs were stuck in Whiteport for so long did not make me happy.
Now they're free.
Yeah, they're home. Away from those grubby little fingers of those little buggers that I'm gonna murder.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset, actually.
Oh, as soon as I heard that, I got on the phone with Chris. I was like, you get all those RCs back from those kids and don't let them touch them again, or I will come to Whitecourt and I will hurt them. I went off.
They will die.
Yeah. Like, you already crossed the line with me when you mess with my daughter, so.
So, yeah.
Like, you mess with my daughter, that's one thing. You mess with my RCs, that's putting me over the edge.
Totally different thing.
What's not going on?
Well, Aaron, I think we may have a Kronos for you to take up and break again now.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of bull.
More than 5 minutes?
Hey?
Does it
More than
last
5
more than
minutes?
5 minutes?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of up to you, dude.
Come on, don't. I need some redemption. I really
You
do.
need some redemption. You absolutely need some form of redemption for sure.
Like the whole Aaron breaks everything thing just kind of hurts my soul, you know?
Kills me a little bit inside.
Really hurts on the inside, guys. I'm a really good person. I don't break things.
It really hurts my feeling. My one feeling.
Hey, Travis, you'll be happy to see this. Still staying loyal. Right on the front of the box. I want to get a Wraith again, very badly.
Oh, find one now while you still can.
Oh, I'll find one, whether I have to find it used or not. I don't care.
'Cause they're,
You get the new one, the new Wraith, which is the Rift.
The Rift?
Yeah,
It's not
that's the new Wraith, man.
I haven't looked
That's a
into.
lot more than a Wraith. 'Cause it's a hell of a lot faster than a Wraith. And it's like almost twice the size of a Wraith.
I'll have to check it out for sure.
But-
It's sweet.
Cool. Aaron needs redemption on the Bronco winch. Yeah, you do. He does. So the problem is, you could go try and get him redemption on the Bronco winch, but what's going to happen is now everybody's got these wide max kits. So how's he going to get redemption? Because you're just making the trucks wider and even harder to flip over.
Wider, heavier, everything.
Wider, heavier, everything about them, right?
Whoa! What is that?
Dropping pieces everywhere. Huh? What'd you do?
Oh, these are just cheap plastic. I ain't using those crappers. Thought I found some wider hexes, but they're just cheap plastic ones.
We'll try it out. See if it.
Well, yeah, give you at least
you
an
want it.
idea.
Okay,
Help
that's
eyeball it to see if it's going to work even.
Yeah, see if it's the right. It's gonna work for you for the right width. If it's gonna rub on everything, and then you know what to get.
that's quite a bit wider than I was thinking. Well, no, maybe not. That might be the right. That might be right. God dang.
I'll throw your tire on there, mock it all up, see if it's good.
Yeah, and then I'll know how wide I'm going. Oh, Lordy, I miss doing all this.
We have so we've sacrificed the Python for now. So that Aaron can take it out and break the Kronos again.
There. See, I can't even anchor these suckers on there.
And now I don't need a body post mount for the Python again because this was the piece.
Okay. Where's those wheels? Which wheel? Where the hell did I put the tire? There it is.
Look at that, eh? Did this freeze up? It did freeze up.
Okay, well, that's good.
About
Let's see what this does.
Try this again. There we go.
Oh, wow. That's... That leaves hardly any thread, but I think it's just enough, maybe.
See, Aaron, this is where your arm broke. The other half of it is still in the truck. That's split right at the weak spot.
You know what? I think I found the width.
You found the magic?
I think so, man. Yeah. Just half of the width of the tire is sticking out. That's usually how I like to see them.
Perfect.
So-
I just need a quick measurement and you're good to go, right?
Yeah, you betcha. Now we know. Travis, take a note because I'll be ordering them soon. Wow. Hardly any thread.
Oh, here, take a note. Okay.
Wow.
Holy man, no wonder this thing didn't hold. Dude, look how thin this is. Look how thin this material is in here. It necks down to like that.
Wow, broke there?
It broke right there at the weak spot, right in the middle.
I thought it broke like on the arm part sticking out.
Well, that is the arm part sticking out, right?
Just like on that little tip or something. Maybe the tip wasn't good enough, but that's right in the middle of the barrel.
Where the hell's the camera? There's the camera, yeah. Yeah, that's it in one piece, and that's what it looks like now. Broken.
What odd spot to break. Right there.
What is
Why
that
don't-
in millimeters here?
I don't think it's an uncommon thing because the damn things are out of stock. Unless you want to buy the aluminum upgraded one they made. Which is what I ordered. And there's the rest of the steering. The rest of the Servo Saver is all the same as the for both the models are both the same. So
I can break that one too, really quick.
well, you can break this one really quick. At least
You called it, Aaron.
I'd like to get an actual decent run video out of it first and then go. That would be kind of cool. I don't think that's asking too much, is it?
Yeah.
You called it, Aaron.
Yeah? 8 mil? 7 mil?
8 mil. 8 mil.
8 mil.
That's it. Now, I'm just not about to stick that one back on because it's a cheap plastic one and it can't be bolted in place.
Yeah, but now you know what you're looking for. So
Yeah, exactly. So thank you very much for that call, Aaron.
that makes your life much more better.
Oh, that's awesome. Now I know. Woohoo.
Yeah. And now you know what's going to clear. That's the big thing. Got to make sure it all clears and everything. So
Yeah, well, like I said, it was only hitting the outer edge here.
Right.
Like that's where it was kind of bumping in and not giving a lot of clearance. So yeah, just that should be good. But yeah, no, not cheap plastic. Screw that.
Just going to put all the pieces together in a pile. And on the car.
Got 8 mil. 8 mil. 90 millimeter shocks. Well, I'm gonna try those TRX4 ones, I think.
They're usually easy to come by. They're pretty close to the right length.
Well, I've got an account with Traxxas, so
Yeah.
just order them straight from them. Wow, I can't believe how much stuff I have to rebuild after.
Believe it, man. Believe it.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Know what the sad thing is? I knew I was going to have a lot of stuff missing. All I really wanted back were the main vehicles. And I got them. All the other stuff can it's a little bit easier to replace. Little. But it's not enough to get me worked up over it, so.
That's good.
Okay, I think I got this thing beat for now.
There we go. See if that fits. All right. So the magic 8 mil, and it is excellent.
Magic 8 mil, is that what you said?
Magic 8 mil. Your body should be 8 mil from the bottom.
Right.
That way when it leans over, it doesn't drag around the corners.
What are you trying to say?
I don't want to be a drag.
Right?
Gore doesn't like this body either, apparently. This is the scale spec body, this one.
Yeah.
This is the same one that you're running.
That's the 720.
I think it's something like that. Find my bag full of stuff.
What is it?
Survey says.
Mm-hmm.
The other one from Proline.
Oh, the Turismo.
The Veterella.
Oh, I remember. Vidi, whatever. I know which one you're talking about.
That's the one. So yeah, you got the 720, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's not the same as yours.
Yeah, Gord's right. Yours is ugly.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
No, I totally agree with Gord. Yours is ugly, man.
I'm all about function anyway, so as long as it functions right, we're good. As long as it's not a Lamborghini.
You were all about the Lamborghini until you discovered it didn't work for the crap.
No, it didn't want to turn.
Sounds like a Lamborghini. I don't know.
All right, man, my eyes are bugging out now. I think I'm good.
Yeah. And I got my stuff done that I could get done. We got the Kronos back on the trail, back on the road, and we somewhat have the freaking, what the hell is it? We've got the fire team back on, somewhat. We'll grab that housing and finish putting it all back together next time I go in. And yeah, I'm ready to go out and bash some other trucks now.
I just gotta get some painting done. I'll do some washing. I'll wash them up and give them the scrub. Get them ready for paint. I might even get some painting done tomorrow.
Well, now that things switched over for me, I can start getting mine ready for when I plan my trip out there.
Cute. This does not have.
I know Sierra would like to see Micaiah again.
Oh, yeah.
Been a while already, man. He's all getting huge. Getting huge and making us feel old.
Well, that was a long time ago, dude. That was a long time ago. All right. Okay. So, thanks for coming on, Darren. Oh, you fell over. See, you just had too much to drink and you fell over. You're drunk.
I'm using a tablet holder, not a phone one.
Oh.
So the padding doesn't really sit too well.
You know your trucks were dirty when?
What's that?
I said, you know your trucks were dirty when you roll around your rolling chair on the floor and it's making this greedy noise now like it's on sand?
Oh, all the dust went into your wheels and shit.
Well, little bits of gravel and stuff that are falling off the trucks or the cars are all, it's all down on the floor now. So, all right, man. So, Aaron, you're out.
I'm out.
Okay. Talk to you later, Darren. Next week, maybe.
Yeah, you betcha. I'll try and get on a little bit more often and whatnot.
Yeah, come say hi.
Yeah, for sure.
Say hi more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much it. Let's. I got.
Right on, man.
It's back up and running, so that's a good thing. Got something done to this time. I don't always get things done. I always end up going so far and then running out of parts. So.
All right. Well,
Okay,
I hope you guys all have a great night. And Aaron, thank you for your suggestion on the hex size. Turned out to be right.
Sometimes it happens. Despite what my wife says.
I was kind of shocked that I even had that stupid little hex in here. I didn't know I had it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would have had the answer a long time ago. I just stumbled upon that one, so that was pretty cool.
So Gord thinks that you should paint your car pink. That's what I'm reading here.
No. No.
Should be my part pink or somebody else?
White and green.
His answer to you, Gord, is no.
No.
Just a straight up no.
No.
All right. So
I got nothing against pink, but not the color I run.
So are the Spectrum DX5Cs still available, like to get?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. Maybe I'll just get another one of them.
Yeah, I mean, if you've already got Spectrum receivers and everything, you're probably just your best bet is to go with Spectrum still. If it's just
that's what I'm going to do.
Just send your list over to Travis and he'll hook you right up.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Actually, I think we might even have a 5C in stock. I can't remember. There might have been one under the counter there. I can't remember.
Well, once I get working here, I get paid weekly, so I'll be able to build up money for one.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Like I said, shopping lists are going to be coming.
Just there's even one in stock.
just put my name on it somewhere and just kind of hide it for now.
Yeah, if you order it online or you just let me know. Just let me know.
Like what? Like $500-600?
No.
No? That's what mine was last time.
No,
But they were still fairly new then, though.
Spectrum 5C?
I can't remember what it was. I think it was something like that.
Let's see what it is here.
Like I said, it's been a few years since I've ran them, so a lot of memory or a lot of information has slipped the memory.
DX5C. They are $298.95.
Oh shit, that's even better.
Yep.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll be ordering one of them fairly quick.
Yeah, and if you want, that's the one that's got the 6-channel AT receiver. If you wanted just the regular DX5C with just the SR415, which I don't have any of those right now in stock, but they're only like $170.
I'll take that. You know me, Travis. I usually go for the one step higher.
Yeah. There you go, man.
When I know what my plans are, I don't mind spending the money. So,
Okay.
but if I don't know what the plans are, I'm going to do a lot of research first.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna call her. So,
all right, man.
Later, dude. Catch you later, man. Have a good one.
Have a good night, everyone.
See you, man.
See you in K-Town. Or
take care.
Cowtown. All right, man. So who else is here? Let me know when we're going bash on down. Tim, I gotta go close out of this one. This thing booted me. Bugger. Oh, I know what happened.
Whatever time limit.
We went over time limit. Yeah, it kicked it on that side. That's fine, I guess. Means I don't have to close it out. And we'll stop that one. And all right, boys, we're gone. Thanks for tuning in, and talk to you guys next week.